Okay, so complicated. There's so much here, and to be quite honest with you, y'all, like all you podcasters that I'm trying to like get your attention, like y'all miss a lot. Like either you're ops yourself, you're cowards, or well, I wouldn't say stupid, but I reach out to you motherfuckers all the time. And I know shit. And then it's like, oh, right, you expect us to believe that. You expect us to believe, like, you were born into a CIA family, like, right next to Langley headquarters in 1959, and you were part of an MK Ultra thing. Your father is like, like your last name is Fontaine, which the original Knights Templar all came from Fontaines, and they're my relatives, and that Fontaine is a cognate of Phoenician. And we, the Knights Templar are Phoenician, they come from Phoenician stock bloodlines, and the first world sea traders, and then the Knights Templar, the first world bankers, and like trying to connect the dots, and like, oh, you expect us to think there's a secret society going all the way back to, 5,000 years ago or further. And next thing you'll be talking about Atlantis and Hyperborea, and the gods is like, Jesus Christ. Okay, see, but like, ravens will hide, like the biggest raven, the top raven who gets like the choice carrion, which is like dead animals. If a bunch of ravens and crows are all eating on a carrion, there, if that one raven shows up, everybody's got to back off and let him eat, because he'll whip all their ass, right? 'Cause he the big one, right? And then when he's done, he fills his belly while they all squawk and try to, they're all mad, like, why does he get everything, and then when he's done, he'll start taking chunks of meat and hiding it from them. So he can come back and get it when he gets hungry a little later. He'll come back for some more. To heck with all of them, right? And but see, then they're not stupid. They'll follow him. Yeah, they'll go. There he goes to hide at me. Go quietly now. Don't let him see you. And so then what he'll do is he'll go fake hide it, and then fly off and hide it somewhere else. And then when he goes back to get, he or she goes back to get, well, it's probably he, the dominant one, but might be dominant ravens, I don't remember, but female ravens, but then he goes, when he goes to get the piece of meat that he hid from, that he faked him out on, he'll do a dance and make a whole lot of noise, laughing at, look, it was over here, you idiots. See that, and that's ravens. Okay, we're people, right? But we wouldn't hide stuff from other people. We're not that smart. We're just stupid people, right? So there's no secret society going all the way back to the Phoenicians, like they just like, they had all the money and power, and they were the kingmakers, and, but they wouldn't like fake put their wealth over here and really it's over there. They wouldn't like hide where they get their resources and how, they wouldn't keep that stuff secrets. That's for them smart ravens and stuff, And what would they be doing in the CIA anyway if it's like, the CIA was built for Nazis, so, Knights Templar, Germany, Lorraine. I mean, it all ties together, except for, nobody can explain that to you, because you'll go, oh, come on, you want us to believe that? But then you are the new people that ask questions. You're the ones that are like, we're the truth tellers. We're exposing the lie. And it's like, okay, and you know why they don't just put it all out there? Because they're hiding. They're hiding for themselves. They're looking out for themselves. And what happens if you go, hey, we got somebody here who knows what the hell he's talking about, a whole other level we don't know nothing about, and then they go, oh, well, then he'll be the star of the whole show. So what about us? Because you ain't no different, if that's what the problem is. But maybe you're just afraid. You go, oh, my God, this is way over our head. This guy, he's gonna get the bad people mad at us. We already worry about the bad people. We can't believe we're getting away with this much this far. But this guy, if we start talking about what he's trying to tell us, we're definitely gonna be up shit's creek. And maybe you would. I mean, all of those are all good, valid reasons. But what the hell am I supposed? See, now I'm running out of time on the video going on about this. So I'm going to put the link to this thread. This is a discussion I had with Google AI a while back. And it starts out talking about Hillary. Like, what would have happened if Hillary had beat Trump in the first place? Because Hillary had a failed universal healthcare campaign from the 1990s, which, anybody who's been paying attention all along, knows that's where Obamacare came from. Hillary said, "I'll step aside and you can become president." And then for 8 years, and they don't like universal health care. So you're going to take us halfway there. And then I'll get elected after you and take it the whole way. That gives them 16 years instead of 8. So Obama says, all right, let's do that. So this thread starts out talking about that. It's talking about using, so Hillary gets in office. And then the COVID hits, and she's, it hit under Trump later, but they would have got started right soon under Hillary. But so they get but Hillary and Trump's trying to get rid of Obamacare, and they've already got it all planned out. I mean, she's been getting big money from medical for, since Bill was president, and she tried to do this Hillarycare thing. She was getting big money from him then, look at all the money we could make if everybody can get health care and the taxpayer has to pay for it, and it's all, we can make all the rules. We can just basically print all the money we want. So it's like, okay, so she comes in office in 2017, and then later the year COVID hits, and then she saves the world. With they do the whole nine, but instead of Trump a resistor there, you got Hillary, and she got all the same deep staters that got it done anyway, even though Trump didn't want it. They would have had Hillary taking them the whole way. And so it would, at the end, she'd have been the savior of mankind by creating a one world health organization. And then in her second term, they would have, they said this everybody working together, world peace, let's create a one world. It would have been on the way to the new world order. And so that's what this thread's about, and I'll put a link to it. This video time has just run